Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another Woodman Virtual Folk Club. This one is Series 1, Episode 5a. Oh, yes. And please, without any further ado, let's welcome to the stage your MC for this evening, Mr. Bryn Phillips.
Hi everyone! Hi! And welcome to another Woodman Virtual Folk Club extravaganza. As always, we have a lot of acts for you, so settle down with your favourite beverage and healthy snack and prepare yourself for an excellent evening of entertainment. We're starting off with a great offering from Enda Kenny, who appeared at the Woodman in 2018 and was due to perform at the club a couple of weeks ago to close the season. Unfortunately, that was not meant to be. However, we do have him here on a virtual stage performing his song, his cap song, Back to Front. Let's start the evening off with a huge round of applause as we welcome Enda Kenny.
So you have to imagine you're at a tennis match here. Maybe it's the surface, he doesn't like the clay. He's more at home on grass, that's what clever people say. Or maybe it's the umpire who stole the lad's high chair. There's always a reason, and it's just not fair. Maybe it's the linesman or the ball boys or the ref. Maybe no one understands it and the whole world's deaf. But I think I found the reason, so here goes, I'll take a punt. The boy can't win, cause his cap's on back to front. The boy can't win, cause his cap's on back to front. Maybe it's the baggy pants that make him want to swear. Maybe his nappy's full, who knows what's under there. It's not easy being famous when the temperature is hot, when your ex is in the final and you're not. Maybe it's the weather or the VAT. Why can't he turn his cap around and claim that victory? Maybe it's the swirling wind from northwest, east and south. The only thing he's certain of, it couldn't be his mouth. But I think I found the reason to conclude I must be blunt. The boy can't win, cause he's just a little angry. Oh, the boy can't win, cause his cap's on back to front.
That's such a great song, which I hope will have cured any Wimbledon withdrawal symptoms you may have. Once again, please, for Enda Kenny. And now we have a poem ending with a song performed by Billy Spakemon of Blue Granites in true black country style. It's his own composition called Oldbury Moon. Please welcome Billy Spakemon to our virtual stage.
I pulled the door to of the settle, Church Bridge, Albury, and pulled the shawl over her shoulders. I walked down a little slope to the cut bunk and started walking along the track. As I passed in the wharf, old Sam was here. "Hello, Nana," he said. "Hello," I said. "You all right, Sam? Don't you want me to come with you?" "No," I says, "I'll be all right, don't worry it, you saying." But he knew where I was a-going. I were coming through Langley up that bunk, and I said a young fella walking toward her, recognised him, it were a grandson. "Hello, Nana," he said. "Where you been?" I said. "Oh, I've been to see Jimmy." "Look at the time," I said. "You better go home, have your fiddle. You got to go to work tomorrow." I carried on, then turned right into Engine Street. It was really dark, until I got to the end where the bridge was and the pump house. I stood on the bridge and I looked down the cut. The memories started to come back and the moon were shining down. The lockman at the pump house gates will tell me where they've been. Stunned at the days of turning, now watch the tumblers rolling in. Come on home, me loving man, come on home. You've been away all day and you wasn't dry. Have a drop, sleep under Aubrey moon. You've steered the cuts all the life, and I've been here for you. Upon the bridge at Engine Street, where we kissed so long ago. Come on home, me loving man, come on home. You've been away all day and you wasn't dry. Have a drop, sleep under Aubrey moon. A simple man, a simple life. Roll away, roll away. Lift the blade and tie the rope. Roll away. Now I'm stranded all alone. The you have long since gone, and the moon it shines down on the cut to the place where it begun. Come on home, me loving man, come on home. You've been away all day and you wasn't dry. Have a drop, sleep under Aubrey moon. The lockman down the pump house gate will tell me where they've been. Stunned at the days of turning hour, watch the tumblers rolling in. Come on home, me loving man, come on home. You've been away all day and you wasn't dry. Have a drop, sleep under Aubrey moon.
A wonderful performance as always. Another thank you to Billy Spakeman. And now it's time to introduce one of our resident acts. They have for us the second sports song of the evening, Fields of Glory, co-written by Don Mescal and Shay Healy. So please welcome Baz and Cos to the stage.
I was born in a country where people admire the rage from Nero and how they aspire playing football together, all hoping that someday they'll call their answers to the grave on a place they were born. On the fields of glory, on the fields where boys become men, on the fields of glory, may the best team win in the end. I'm dreaming of Ireland in fine summer weather, a crowd of young lads playing football together. The roar of the crowd echoes up to the heavens, it sends out a clarion call. On the fields of glory, on the fields where boys become men, on the fields of glory, may the best team win in the end. May the best team win in the end.
Well done both. A great song. A powerful performance by Baz and Coz. I'm delighted to see that Jack Blackman has just walked through the door. This year he was one of the last acts to appear at the Woodman before lockdown struck, and he's here again with his song Berwick Street Blues. Jack Blackman.
Hello everyone, I'm Jack Blackman, and this is a song called Berwick Street Blues.
Record company guy said I like your style, but I can't hear it filling Wembley Stadium. 'Cause times sure are hard for boys with guitars, even if you know damn well how to play 'em. But it ain't the first time I've been kicked from behind. I'm getting pretty good at being turned down. If there's one thing I've seen more than the wrong side of the door, it's the last of all my bridges being burned down. So put me on a train, I'll go anywhere. Take me far away from this town. Tell me you love me if you really dare, and I'll try to make it up to you somehow. There's ghosts in the windows of the record stores. You cast your dreams upon the sleeves. Everyone's got a story that sounds like yours, but it don't always end up how you once perceived. So put me on a train, I'll go anywhere. Take me far away from this town. Tell me you love me if you really dare, and I'll try to make it up to you somehow. You've never seemed so far from the corner of this bar and the neon lights where we meet. When I come back, I'm making mine what I left behind in that gutter down on Berwick Street. So put me on a train, I'll go anywhere. Take me far away from Soho Town. Tell me you love me if you really dare, and I'll try to make it up to you somehow. Put me on a train, I'll go anywhere. Anyway looks up when you're down. Tell me you love me if you really dare, and I'll try to make it up to you somehow. Lord, I try to
forward to seeing him again at the Marina. A well-deserved round of applause, please, for Jack Blackman. And now, another of our resident acts, John and Carol Hoare, who are going to perform one of John's own songs, a personal favourite of mine, The Tin Man, which is also the title track of his first CD. So, an extra special welcome for John and Carol.
That was the best Woodman Virtual Folk Club yet. It's the only thing worth watching on TV at the moment.
And the standard is rising all the time.
Some of the videos are getting really professional. We're going to have to raise our game if we want to stay involved.
I was talking to Steve about this. He used to work in IT. He said our computer will have video editing software on it already. Apparently it's dead easy to use. In fact, he said a monkey could do it.
Hi everybody, welcome to our first attempt at video editing. What could possibly go wrong? This song is The Tin Man, written about a very large mechanical puppet known as the Man Engine. We all stand and look on in wonder as we watch the Man Engine rise. Children with some trepidation, old folk with tears in their eyes. A 40-ton scrap metal puppet, bow maidens pulling his ropes. A ghost comes to life right before us, stirring our fears and our hopes. If the Tin Man could talk, he would tell you. These are the words he would say. By the grace of God, no souls have been lost in a Cornish mine today. In a Cornish mine today. He's making his way through the county, all the way down to the coast, where the seams that ran under the ocean were the ones that the miners feared most. If the Tin Man could choose, he would stay here, happy to be above ground, out in the sun and the wind and the rain, content in the peace that he's found. If the Tin Man could talk, he would tell you. These are the words he would say. By the grace of God, no souls have been lost in a Cornish mine today. In a Cornish mine today. Cornish mist thick with nostalgia, a reminder of what has been lost. Communities built up through centuries. But the Tin Man, he knows what it cost. If the Tin Man could talk, he would tell you. These are the words he would say. By the grace of God, no souls have been lost in a Cornish mine today. In a Cornish mine.
Wonderful, a great song. Once more for John and Carol Hall. Dick Woodhouse has a great, varied repertoire, and some of the club favourites are his rendition of Jake Thackeray's songs, and of these, Sister Josephine is probably the most popular. And let's hear it for Dick Woodhouse.
Policemen mean by coming to the convent in their grim limousine after Sister Josephine? While you, Sister Josephine, you sit with your boots up on the altar screen and you smoke one last cigar. What a funny nun you are. The policemen say that Josephine's a burglar in disguise. Big bad Norman, 15 years on the run. The sisters disbelieve it, no, this can't be Josephine. Just think of all her tenderness towards the young undons. Oh, Sister Josephine, they're searching the chapel where you've been seen, the nooks and the crannies of the nuns' canteen. After Sister Josephine, while you, Sister Josephine, you sip one farewell Benedictine before your au revoir. A right funny nun you are. Admittedly our hands are big and hairy and embellished with a curious tattoo. Admittedly her voice is on the deep side and she seems to shave more often than the other sisters do. Oh, Sister Josephine, founder of the convent pontoon team, they're looking through your bundles of rare magazines after Sister Josephine. While you, Sister Josephine, you gave a goodbye sniff of benzodrine to the convent butchery garb. A bloody funny nun you are. No longer will her snores ring through the chapel during prayers, nor her lustful moanings fill the stilly night. No more empty bottles of altar wine come clunking from her cell. No longer will the cloister toilet seat stand upright. Oh, Sister Josephine, slipping through their fingers like Vaseline, leaving them to clutch at your empty crinoline. After Sister Josephine, while you, Sister Josephine, sprinting through the suburbs when last seen, dressed only in your wimple and your rosary, a right funny nun you seem to be.
As good as always, a big As good as always, a big thank you for Dick Woodhouse. And now it's time for our slide guitar whiz with an Americana offering for us. It's the Johnny Ray classic, Just Walking in the Rain. You know who I'm talking about. It's the one and only Rob Brunt.
by trying to forget, just walking in the rain, so alone and blue, all because my heart still remembers you. People come to their windows, they always staring at me, shaking their heads in sorrow, saying, who can that fool be? Just walking in the rain, thinking how we met, knowing things could change. Somehow I can't forget.
A great performance, Rob. Rob Brunt, everyone. Dan Walsh has appeared at the Woodman a total of 4 times, and now we have him on our virtual stage. In fact, not just Dan Walsh, but Dan Walsh with Dan Walsh too. I'm not sure which one is which, as they both look very much alike. I think our Dan Walsh might be Dan Walsh too. Anyway, please welcome Dan Walsh and Dan Walsh too with an offering called Bricks.
Can't build a house if you can't afford the bricks. And the people on the top, they keep playing tricks, and you gotta work for yourself. Think for yourself, you gotta own your own self, and you gotta do it by yourself. It don't matter how much money that you got. You gotta own your own self. You gotta do it by yourself. Time that you spend will be the less time that you got. It's better to help your friends than to fight the man on top, and you gotta work for yourself. Think for yourself, you gotta own your own self, and you gotta do to build your house. The friends that you made, they'd be sure to help you out. 'Cause they took the time they had and they thought for themselves. You gotta work for yourself, you gotta own your own self, you gotta do it by yourself, you gotta work for yourself, you gotta own your own self. You gotta do it by yourself. You gotta own your own self.
Wow, I can't think of much more to say. That was really something. Dan Walsh, 1 and 2, everyone. And now it's time for a recital by Jeff Hawksworth. Tonight he has a Les Barker piece for us, Reg the Vegetable Gardener. And don't forget to groan at the puns. Please welcome Jeff Hawksworth.
Reg was a vegetable gardener. He worked around McClosh. It was just a beans to an end. He wanted to grow his own nosh. He only had a small holding. He didn't let anyone know. And he covered it in compost and hoped it would make it grow. He opened up a greenhouse, cut the ribbon with his scissors, but something had to turnip and start eating his narcissus. He thought he'd grow some plants. It was bound to be a failure. For 1 million little insects, it really made their dahlia. A holiday camp for greenfly, a Butlins for garden bugs, Club Route 1830 for the earwigs and the slugs. They all knew his onions, sprouts and his broccoli. His greenhouse full of goodies was rather well known, luckily. It was like Aphid and Goliath, all the flies on his gloxinia, making merry on his celery, round at Reggie's for their dinner. All the greenfly lads and lasses couldn't wait to get their handses on Reggie's pampas grasses and have parties on his pansies. It really got serious when the ants installed a cooker and started to steam his collies and then microwaved his yucca. He had wisteria climbing the walls at the thoughts of all these evils, like one of his enemies, the lesser of two weevils. They dismembered his cucumber and never let him take a leak. Since he joined the conservatory party, Reggie's fuchsia's looking bleak. Reg, the Vegetable Gardener, by Les Barker. Thank you very much.
And I know he's got many more in store for us. Once more, please, for Jeff Hawksworth. Kieran Halpin is one of my favourite songwriters. Tonight, we have Mike and Leslie performing one of his classic songs, Nothing to Show for It All. Please welcome Mike and Leslie as they step onto our virtual stage.
I've been too long away from your loving, too long my back to the wall. I've been to some far away places with nothing to show for it all. I've been too long away from this country, too long not heeding your call. I've been to the sights and showcases. I've been through the strong city halls. Men with black suits and no faces, and nothing to show for it all. I've been too long away from this country, too long not heeding your call. Now I'm home like some weary soldier, with nothing to show for it all. I heard all the stories they sell you, though some I can hardly recall. It's hard when the tide turns against you, and it's all you can do not to fall. I've been too long away from this country, too long not heeding your call. Now I'm home like some old weary soldier, with nothing to show for it all. I've taken the jibe and the gesturing. I laughed at the joke through it all. He said, get back to the place where you came from. You've got nothing to show for it all. I've been too long away from this country, too long not heeding your call. Now I'm home like some war-weary soldier, with nothing to show for it all. I've been too long away from this country, too long not heeding your call. Now I'm home like some war-weary soldier, with nothing to show for it all. Breathe easy, there's someone there waiting, someone who cares after all.
Thank you. Once more, please, for Mike and Leslie. We now have Martin Heaton on his third visit to the club with a blues number, his self-penned Down. Martin Heaton, everyone.
This is Down. It's an attempt by me to write a blues song. been down, I've been out of love, I've been to heaven, I've been in love. Walked the road that has no way, wanna be. Even though you're on your own, when you had to do a thing from scratch, be prepared to be alone. Down in the gutter, I've been down in the mouth. Wanna go north, but I'm away down south. All the good women living up there, that's where I'm going to get my share. Well, I'm down, down, down. Yes, I'm down. Down, down, down. Yes, I'm down. Well, I'm down, down, down. Yes, I'm down. Well, I'm down, down, down. Yes, I'm down. Down, down. Yes, I'm down. Down, down. Yes, I'm down.
Great song, great guitar work. Once more for Martin Heaton. We now have Bev Pegg performing his song Abersock Song, which he recorded on his album Nostalgia is a Thing of the Past. And what a great title for an album. And what a great performer, the one and only Bev Pegg.
There was Val, Virginia, Harry and Dave, best buddy Pete and me. Summer sun shining, bright blue sky, having a good time by the sea. Abersock belonged to us, was the greatest place to be. Strange as how those young kid days never leave the memory. Teenage kicks on the Warren Beach, everything on you. Guitars, campfires, singing along, so many things to do. Emrys looked like Elvis, greased dark hair and a DA. Jenny kinda liked him for a while, but he pretty fast faded away. There was Val, Virginia, Harry and Dave, best buddy Pete and me. Summer sun shining, bright blue sky, having a good time by the sea. Abersock belonged to us, was the greatest place to be. Strange as how those young kid days never leave the memory. Saturday night dance, like Bedrock Hall, folks waiting with the dancing shoes. Me and Pete and Harry got up and played My Baby and Mean Woman Blue. Sitting in a car with Lily and Jay, just a holiday sweetheart's rendezvous. She's singing with Hank Locklin on the radio.
Please tell me I'm falling in love with you.
I walk this beach kinda lonely, waves lapping near my feet, trying to ignore my aching hip, the downside of a racket athlete. Happy thoughts and sadness as the rushes on the sand dunes sway. Seawind mixed with voices of friends who've left and gone away.
There was Val, Virginia, Harry and Dave, best buddy Pete and me. Summer sun shining, bright blue sky, having a good time by the sea.
Abersock belonged to us, was the greatest place to be. Strangers how those young kid days never leave their memory. Come back Dave, Harry and Pete, I miss you all so bad. You know there's only me and two gals left who remember those times we had.
I hope you're all joining in on that one. One more time for Bev Pegg. Here's another song for you to join in with. In fact, get your cigarette lighters out to wave above your head for John Cameron's anthemic song, Hole in the Clouds, performed by Charles Foskett.
When you dealt a card from the bottom of the pack, life sends you a program you can't hack. Leaves you stranded in the middle of a track. So what you gonna do now? When life is wicked and life is cruel, turns a dirty trick, makes you feel a fool. 'Cause fate's not fair and karma isn't cool. Okay, it's down to you now. Life can twist and life can turn, and life can cut and crash and burn. So hang on to hope, light up your fuse. There's nothing left to lose. 'Cause I am here and you are here. We can make your shadow disappear. But I am me and you are you. There's a hole in the clouds where the sun shines down on you. There's a hole in the clouds. There's a hole in the clouds. There's a hole in the clouds where the sun shines through. There's a hole in the clouds. There's a hole in the clouds. There's a hole in the clouds where the sun shines through. Oh, when life gets tough and life gets hard, you feel marooned in your own backyard. Just cut the deck, pick another card. So what you gonna do now? So when you're carrying your heavy load, you don't wanna find another fork in the road. There's no mystery, no special chord. You know what you gotta do now. So take up the road no one has seen, or walk up the way no one else has been, and hang on to hope, light up your fuse. There's nothing left to lose. 'Cause I am here and you are here. We can make your shadow disappear. But I am me and you are you. There's a hole in the clouds where the sun shines down on you. There's a hole in the clouds. There's a hole in the clouds. There's a hole in the clouds where the sun shines through. There's a hole in the clouds. There's a hole in the clouds. There's a hole
I must admit I didn't have a cigarette lighter, but I kept safe and used a torch. Great song, great performance by Charles Foskett. And now for one of the region's top bands, the Lost Notes, who are going to perform one of Ben Mills' songs, Pieces of a Star. The Lost Notes.
Our first lockdown session in our own little walled garden. This is Pieces of a Star. 2, 3, 4.
Why did I leave? Why did I go? If there's an answer, I don't know. You said you needed to remain. Maybe I should have done the same. Now I'm turning back, and I'm staying on this track. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I have travelled these few years, had my share of hopes and fears, wondered where my shadow fell, on which roads I cannot tell. I've been where there is no charge, I found the bridge to your heart. I'm coming home to you, I'm coming home to you. We are pieces of a star. Though I've traveled far, we've never been apart. 'Cause you've always had me there in your heart, and I've had you here in my heart. I've seen princes, I've seen queens, seen the world follow my dreams, taken by ways where they came, lost the rules but played the game. I'm running back across that hill, and my heart is dancing still. I'm coming home to you, I'm coming home to you. Is that you I see open up your door? Now there's no place that I want to be more. We are pieces of a star. Though I've traveled far, we've never been apart. 'Cause you've always had me there in your heart, and I've had you here in my heart. We are pieces of a star. Though I've traveled far, we've never been apart. 'Cause you've always had me there in your heart, and I've had you here in my heart. 'Cause you've always had me there in your heart, and I've had you here in my heart.
The great song, wonderful harmonies, amazing band, the Lost Notes, everyone. What a first half. Our performers excelled themselves, but there's more to come. We've got another 50% of the show coming up, and it's going to be amazing. And I'll see you back here.